Welcome to the Real CP Show. I'm your host, CP. And today's topic, two violent women robbed and murdered. A man at a Las Vegas well-known hotel, but then the psychotic or psycho games when black men doing their traveling. Yes, it's the hypocrisy of it. See, this is the kind of show topic that the Sisterhood of Warped Chaos and their henchwomen of the feminist monstrosity crowd, feminism, misogynistic, anti-maleness, and especially anti-black male madness that these numbers of sisterhood and these warped feminist, misogynistic mentality type women have. They are messed up, right? And this topic right here, oh, they don't like to for any kind of male, and especially when black males start talking about these little tactics they do, they don't like it. Because in this situation, right, I'm gonna show you this video about this, where you see in this picture, unfortunately, this guy, he's smiling with these two plotting, murderous type women. And this guy, he's of Hispanic origin. And the two monster women, violent women, not quite sure. You'll see the picture. You can see yourself. One of them looks like maybe black, maybe mixed, maybe on the left side. And on the right, more of an Hispanicism type woman, right? Which is a very broad word. But the point is that the hypocrisy, right? That he's trying to enjoy himself, and unfortunately, at the hands of these murderous women, right, at this Las Vegas hotel. But the Sister of Chaos and those feminist monster, misogynistic type of crowd, type personnel, they not going to talk about stuff like this, right? Does it look like these two monster, violent, murderous women are being victims? Of course not. Now, unfortunate for him, his unfortunate demise, that he doesn't even realize it. But at the same time, when black males are doing a traveling to different countries and different places, oh my goodness, they're just going out there and to get with the third world women that don't know any better. They can't speak no English. Oh my goodness, see how they're using them? You see the hypocrisy. Just like I'm about to show you this first initial video, right, about this Sister of Chaos member, Lost Warpness, how she's going to talk about passport brothers as if that terminology has not been going on for a long time without the terminology, right? As if black males and certainly numbers of other males in predominant culture have not been traveling on passports for generations. Right. But until black males start traveling a little bit more on passports, now you got Sister of Chaos with their chaotic chaos mentality. Now they got something to say. But themselves, they can go use their passports to different places. They can go sleep with other males. Oh, you think they don't, numbers of them don't go sleep with other males? You crazy as hell. You don't think some of these black women don't go to other places and they don't sit there and sleep with other males. Oh, it's been shown, for the people who don't know, when certain numbers of black women sisterhood, they go to a certain main island or islands, the one it applies to, and they've been known to sleep with underage boys. Oh, they don't want to talk about that part. Yes. So keep that in mind with this hypocrisy. Say, as long as that black male and other males with an Americanism, as far as long numbers of them don't know the game, don't know the tactics, it's acceptable. But especially toward the black male, the Sister of Chaos, they want to keep black males very, very mild in thought pattern. And there are millions, unfortunately, black males that are very, naive to the fact of these little disgusting tactics, where very few of black males, very few percentage of them that really do know the game, right? Keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and play this video.
Sunny, when was the first time you kind of discovered the Passport Bros? I first discovered the Passport Bros in a very similar way on social media. I saw a viral video and I'm just like, what are all these bald-headed men doing holding up passports? And at first I thought it was part of a better intended movement of Black people and traveling in general. And
So you see this nonsensical, bullheaded Sister of Chaos member, as long as she thought this passport movement was about numbers of basically black women, black men being together and doing passporting things, it was acceptable, right? In their lost mentality. But as soon as she did not like that numbers of black males doing a little more traveling in different countries, different places, and they're not sweating numbers of Sister of Chaos, there's a problem. I mean, she don't get out of here with that damn game.
I think a lot of people, when they first hear about Passport Bros, their immediate reaction is Black men are just traveling. Why are you trying to make that a bad thing? Mm-hmm. But again, it's clear when you really analyze these videos as a whole and grab common themes out of these videos, you start to understand that this is more of a serious situation than just laughing at men who can't get women their own age and who are deciding to go, quote unquote, out of the country.
For many numbers of black males that are about something, that are about reality, many would bypass this little average 4.5 to 5, right, type of look. Sister of Chaos, they would bypass it real fast, or just say, or she would just be utilized, just for, entertainment, should we say, right? Beyond average, and they don't like it when numbers of black males who know who they are, because unfortunately there are some selfish ones that do also do some traveling, but collectively, oh no, numbers of black males, remember, they're using their own money, they're not using black women's money. And numbers of Sister Chaos and Americanism, oh, they can't stand that because they want the control of the resources from the black man. They want to use the black man. They want that child support from the black man. They want to tell them what to do and how to do it from the black man, right? Really from the Sister of Chaos. You see what I'm coming from? And they can't stand when black males saying, piss off. They don't need you. And they don't like it. And they can go to hell, the Sister of Chaos, right? Now, you saw that part, right? But at the same time, remember in this video that I'm talking about, give me one moment. Remember this video, right? This is at Las Vegas Hotel when these two violent monstrosity women, right, where this guy was trying to just enjoy himself, whatever transactional services, right? That's his damn money. They're happy to get his money, right? Two different agreeable transactions, right? He's not overseas. So that Sister of Chaos, she won't say a damn thing about that part, right? You see where I'm coming from? As long as it's about them getting that money, getting those resources, be quiet, those Negro males. You see how this goes, right? But the minute the black man says piss off to the Sister of Chaos and they go doing a traveling, the ones who want to do that or able to do that, the Sister of Chaos, they don't like it. So you hear this piss poor, dumbass Sister of Chaos member. Oh, they can't get no good women. No, you mean she's saying that, no, reality thinking good black males don't want her little silly ass, right? And if more black males were like, man, piss off on these Sister of Chaos, right? Piss off on them, right? Oh, they come play these same little tactics, right? But let's go and play the before I get to that video, one of the main videos that show about these monster two violent women murdering that man in this picture, right? Unfortunately, his demise, right? Let me sit there and show you another video. Give me a second. Now, keep it in mind, this Las Vegas in America, right? It is, right? And this black, I mean, this Hispanic male was, these two murderous women were escorting this man, right, to his demise, right? This was in Las Vegas at this well-known hotel, not another country, right? Give me a second. Give me one moment here. I want to play this one first. Yeah, I'm gonna play this one first. Give me one moment.
So you guys are back. What are you back for this time?
Trespassing.
Yeah, I hear you. So how much do you charge? Let's just say on a normal night. On a normal night, how much do you normally make?
I asked them, the first question I asked is, where are you staying?
But
So
your budget,
if someone's staying at the Bellagio or someone's staying at the Trump, then obviously I'm not going to tell them $300 or $400. I'm going to tell them $1,000 or better.
Wow. Hold on. Oh, what just happened? Oh, what just happened? Wait a minute. What just happened? I don't even know this thing. Hold on. Oh, I guess it should have played. You see how that sounded? Where's the Sister of Chaos on that, right? Huh?
What's the most you've ever gotten in one night?
One guy took me to a wedding. He didn't have a date for his wedding, so he took me as his date for a wedding. And he paid me $2,500 a day for 6 days.
Aren't you scared that something bad's going to happen? I mean, that's a pretty dangerous occupation that you have.
Some people like
It's
that.
like
You're
a
a cop.
50-50.
Your job's dangerous. I have a pretty good.
You see, she's like, hold on for a second. Hey, don't tell me what to damn do. It's her body, it's her choice. Well, you a woman. Well, you in the enforcement, you do your thing, and these women gonna do their damn thing. If they want to, sell services, don't worry about them.
Feel about people. I mean, you can talk to them before you go upstairs and stuff, and
Yeah, and you can kind of be choosy.
Yeah, like you don't have to pick somebody you don't want to go with.
How long you been doing this?
Since I was 14.
Since you were 14?
We're the Sister of Chaos, right? Oh my goodness. Well, she shouldn't be doing that. She damn did it. Because she wanted to damn do it.
How old are you now?
I'm 20.
You're 20, and you are?
I'm 21 now.
Wow. All right, come on, ladies. Follow me.
What's the excuse, right? But black male be doing their stuff and traveling. They got to go overseas to get a piece of nuke and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, males. Oh my goodness, they can't deal with the real strong woman and a woman Americanism. Even though you got numbers of women Americanism that can't stand other women, right? You got numbers of women within Americanism who sit there and be sitting there murdering other women, who sit there and stab other women, who sit there and do all kind of wrong to each other, woman on woman crime. You see this game. If you don't know the games, you don't know their games, right? So the Sister of Chaos member, like I showed you earlier, see, they won't talk about that part of it, right? These women, these Caucasian women, like, hey, they selling services, and hey, you don't tell them what to damn do. And you see what she was, should we say, the feedness that she was charging. The Sister of Chaos members, they will be very quiet on that, right? You see the hypocrisy. But let's continue on that. Let me still show you another video. Give me one moment, right? And keep this in mind while you're watching this, the hypocrisy, right? No, this had nothing to do with some males traveling to another country trying to get with third world country women for for entertainment, should we say? No. See, they get quiet when numbers of women with an Americanism are utilizing their bodies for transactional services. Then it's like, my body, my choice. You see their little disgusting tactic, right? It's easily seen through by numbers of males, and especially numbers of black males, very small percentage, who know their games very well, their hypocrisy, right? That the sister of chaos can travel to different places they want, and they can engage with transactional services who they want in different countries and different places. How many numbers sister of chaos have got with underage boys? Oh, but you ain't supposed to say anything about that, right? Do you see how this goes, right? Boy, these sister of chaos members are very sit there and very full of hypocrisy, right? So like very full of it, right? So let me continue with this other video. Now keep this in mind. This ain't talking about overseas. Just saying. All right, let's go with this one. No, not that one right here. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let's go with this one.
Hey guys, today we're about 60 miles from Vegas and we are going to the world famous Chicken Ranch.
Everybody has their needs and it's not always sex.
I've never walked out here unhappy, I could say that.
Maybe you want to.
Almost, because I had to mute that because they was about to say a certain other word and I didn't want to allow that to be put on here. But you see already what the person was just saying, right? It's not about socks, but it is about socks, right? And this place is right outside of Vegas, right? Selling services, right? Has nothing to do with overseas. See the hypocrisy. Let me move this around a little bit. Let me get out here. Here. One moment here. Hold on.
Come on in. This is the world's famous parlor. If you want to come and let's say see all the lovely ladies that we have to offer, we ask you to have a seat in one of these chairs, and then each girl will come out, introduce yourself, at which time this back screen will open. And you get to see the whole full 360 view of each lady. So the owner.
They didn't say any. This is not overseas, huh? See, so I guess it's okay when the women that participate in these transact services, right? So when they are utilizing men resources, it's acceptable. So as long as you keep the transactional monetary sources within Americanism that numbers of women can use, right? How many numbers of women in relationships, marriages, and boyfriend and girlfriend relationships, right? That they utilizing men for transactional services with very few exceptions. So as long as that's okay, that's okay. But the minute numbers of males, but especially numbers of American black males that do their traveling to different other countries to enjoy themselves, to experience different cultures and backgrounds and scenery and different things like that. Oh, there's a problem. Get out of here with that, right? And if they so choose to get transact services with someone in another country, so the hell what? A black man's money is a black male's choice, right? So numbers of sister of chaos and those other misogynistic, feminist monster thinking people, they can go piss off. And there needs to be more males calling and checkmating their hypocrisy out, right? That's okay for a sister of chaos member to engage in transact services in Americanism. But as far as some males and some black males that participate in transact services in another country, also a problem. Man, they go to hell with that tactic, right? Let's keep going.
I really wanted to keep it very old school, and if you think of a brothel and you see old videos, this is kind of how the
wait. What was the word she said? Wait, hold on.
When you see old videos, this is kind of how the thing on stage for everybody to kind of choose. So back screen will open. And you get to see the whole full 360 view of each lady. So the owner really wanted to keep it very old school. And if you think of a brothel and you see old people,
brothel,
kind of how the
Americanism,
on stage for everybody to kind of choose. So we wanted to keep it very traditional in that sense. So we kept this original. To the left, this is our doctor's office. So in order to work at a brothel legally, you have to have a clean bill of health. So we do get tested once a week. In order for us to work here, they send those test results to the sheriff's department, and the sheriff's department actually clears us to work.
And I'm utilizing this as fair usage doctrine.
So we were fingerprinted, and then we were released to work. So everything is legal, safe, and protected at all times. Hi, I'm Sammy Sweet.
How did you get into this industry?
Well, I started dancing, and then from dancing, one of the clubs wanted you to do like an online profile, and my friend suggested we applied at the Chicken Ranch because it was at the bottom of the profile. I had never worked at a brothel before. I've only seen the cat house. So I was kind of scared.
Fair usage doctrine.
I applied, and I didn't think that I would get hired because, it's a lot of girls that applied, but I got.
And what did she say? Many girls or many women applied. Oh, but those males going overseas, they can't get a good woman. They can't get they can't get a real woman. They can't deal with a real woman. Those black males, they can't deal with a real sister of chaos, messed up mentality, shitty attitude, right? Always got their damn hand out, right? Trying to control. Want numbers of males to take care of their multiple kids, fathers they so choose gotten with, right? Or the kids, various types of kids' fathers that they got with, and how many of them they know they shouldn't have got with, but they want a black male to sweep in and clean up the mess and stuff like that. Man, don't go to hell with that game.
I hired, and I was so afraid. I didn't even turn in my paperwork till the day before. I was so nervous, but I got hired, and I love it here.
Hi, I'm Artie Rose. So I've always been a dancer. I've definitely traveled around a lot, started dancing. During COVID, dancing got very, very slow. Didn't know what to do. A lot of my friends talked about the ranches and stuff. And I was just kind of iffy about it because I've never done anything like that before. So probably a couple years later, I contacted Boo and I asked him, I think I want to do this. He walked me through everything. He hired me, and I just love the environment.
So I'm just going to stop right here. So you see already, did it seem like that she was being forced to do that? No, she did it because she wanted to do it. She understood the transactional amount was great. So where's all that old mouth out from the Sister of Chaos when certain numbers of women within Americanism get that transactional services? Yes, you see their hypocrisy, right? Now let's get into some of the meaty part of this also topic, right? About these two violent women that robbed and murdered this man at a Las Vegas hotel. And again, those psycho games, right? So let's go ahead and play this video. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. I'm about to remove a video, turn back around and get another one. I should have known it's going to freeze up. So that's no big thing. I'm going to, give me a second. I'm just going to go back and get this other videos again. Give me one moment. Here we go. All right.
It is haunting video our 8 News Now investigators showed you here first. Two women walking hand in hand through a strip casino with the man they would eventually kill. This afternoon, those two women are beginning their sentences in prison. Thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus. Our 8 News Now investigators were the only TV crew in the courtroom for this emotional sentencing. David Charnes here with how many years they could be serving behind bars.
Yeah, Brian, Denise, the pair took a plea deal, sending them to the Department of Corrections for at least 10 years. Today in court. family of the man they killed, repeatedly asking why they did it.
I would like to send my condolences to Brian's family.
21-year-old Erica Covington apologizes for killing a man inside a Caesars Palace hotel room before a judge sentences her to prison.
I deeply, genuinely apologize for the grief and the pain that has been brought upon you guys.
She and 22-year-old Ariana Taylor killed and robbed 25-year-old Brian Altamirano Solano in for killing a man inside a Caesars.
My condolences to Brian's family.
21-year-old Erica Covington apologizes for killing a man inside a Caesars Palace hotel room before a judge sentences her to prison.
I deeply, genuinely apologize for the grief and the pain that has been brought upon you guys' family.
She and 22-year-old Ariana Taylor killed and robbed 25-year-old Brian Altamirano Solano in May 2023. This video the 8 News Now investigators obtained shortly afterward shows the trio walking hand in hand. 5-year-old Brian Altamirano Solano in May before a judge sentences her to prison.
I deeply, genuinely apologize for the grief and the pain that has been brought upon you guys' family.
She and 22-year-old Ariana Taylor killed and robbed 25-year-old Brian Altamirano Solano in May 2023. This video the 8 News Now investigators obtained the trio walking hand in hand minutes before the murder.
No le bastó con robarle sus pertenencias.
Altamirano Solano's father speaking with the help of an interpreter. It wasn't enough just taking his belongings, he says. They had to kill him. Altamirano Solano and the girls were in his room for about 15 minutes. 3. This video the 8 News Now investigators obtained shortly afterward shows the trio walking hand in hand minutes before the murder.
No le bastó con robarle sus pertenencias.
Altamirano Solano's father speaking with the help of an interpreter. It wasn't enough just taking his belongings, he says. They had to kill him. Altamirano Solano and the girls were in his room for about 15 minutes before one of them pulled the trigger. Police finding a cartridge casing they say matched Taylor's gun. Altamirano Solano's mother joining the hearing remotely from out of the country.
The heartbreak.
The pain that I felt was so deep, she says. I felt like I just lost my life. I had so many questions. Why? Why my son? Police worked to find the women.
Because they looked at him as a simp. They talked a good game up to him, and unfortunately, he bought into it, and they knowingly, with their violent selves, they sit there and used him. Now, this is Americanism that is happening at that Las Vegas hotel, not another country. Oh my goodness. Well, what are you talking about? But it does sit there and happen in other countries and stuff like that. Because you know what? The other day, you know, they saw some about this black male or this other person, this other culture where they got robbed. Get the hell out of here with that sidetrack ass nonsense. You trying to sit there and deflect. They ain't talking about some other country or different place. No. Because see, as long as that those numbers of women can rob and murder and steal from males and black males every day somewhere, oh, they don't want to talk about that, right? Get out of here with that damn tactic. Little silly ass tactic.
Were in his room for about 15 minutes before one of them pulled the trigger. Police finding a cartridge casing they say matched Taylor's gun. Altamirano Solano's mother joining the hearing remotely from out of the country. The pain that I felt was so deep, she says. I felt like I just lost my life. I had so many questions. Why? Why my son? Police worked to find the women, included comparing these Instagram videos.
Hold on.
Find the women, included comparing these Instagram videos.
Find the women included comparing these.
Keep this picture in mind as well. When they have the facial painting of 2 cans of paint on their faces, or maybe half a can of paint on their faces, right, and stuff like that. See how this goes, right? There, it's gonna be very. You saw a glimpse of it. Very different when you actually see them, right, in person without the can of paint on their faces, and depending on who the person is, what a forest long vonness of weaves on, right? At least try to make it look like natural as best as possible and stuff like that, right? Talking about the one this applies to, right?
Instagram videos to surveillance from several strip properties that night. Officers arresting the duo 2 days later. Altamirano Solano's father again speaking through the interpreter.
I ask for justice for my son.
Police nor prosecutors have ever said which woman they actually believe pulled the trigger. Nevada law allows charges against all people involved in a murder, not just the person who did the actual slaying. Prosecutors have.
Look at that. Look at it. They don't look nothing like those pictures when it was all made up, right? And how many numbers of black males have fell victims to this, unfortunately, as well, with very few exceptions of black males who say no, they're not going to sit there and fall for a half a can or 1 can or 2 cans of false paint on numbers of women's faces and forest vines and snuffleupagus eyebrows and stuff like that, and kuka kaka, type of eyebrows and stuff like that. None, they're gonna fall for that. They want naturalness, or at least you're gonna have a little bit of weave on, make at least a little bit of natural as best as possible. Okay, you want to have a wig on? Okay, whatever it is, but make it at least not fraught with like volcano looking type of nonsense on their head, right? So give me a second here. Let me see if I can show even a better picture of these little violent women, murderous, robbing women. Afterwards, give me a second here after the rest. So you see again how afterwards, right? Look on the left side. Now again, she could be black or maybe mixture of black. The one on the right could be, a mixture of maybe Hispanicism and black, or maybe Hispanicism. This really depends and stuff like that. But either way, these are 2 still violent, murderous, robbing, murderous women who sit there and hatched, employed this murderous plot to that male at that Las Vegas hotel to get his resources. But at the same time, you got that food that I showed you earlier about that Sister of Chaos. Oh my goodness, the Passport Brothers, they are going to places and different places overseas because they can't deal with basically a real woman in America, especially a black woman. Man, they can go to hell with that game. I refuse with negative avalanche 300,000% negative zero to argue with a Sister of Chaos or some little warped ass feminist monstrosity that has nothing to do with equality, that has everything to do with control. Misogynistic type of women, the one supplies to have a hatefulness of males, especially strong males, especially strong black males. Right? And they get jealous when those type of males go to another country or some other place and they know they don't have to settle. Right? There are some good numbers of black women in America. There are some good women of some different cultures and different places within America. But the demographics is how many are Americanizing the mentality. What's about getting over on somebody, with very few exceptions. And numbers of black males that know say, hey, they don't have to settle, right? If they so choose to go to another country and marry someone from a different culture, that's They're damn right. If they so choose to get in a relationship with someone from another culture, different place, that's their right. That is their damn money. You can't tell a black man what the hell a damn do with his money. You can't tell the black man do with his damn private part. People that try to play that game can go to hell, right? With that game. Oh my goodness. Well, at the same time, you're over there, those black males trying to use. You didn't hear me the first time. Go to Hades with that tactic, right? Arguing with the sister of chaos about reality is like arguing with a damn wall, a brick wall. Do you understand that? They were arguing with the damn brick wall, and the brick wall looking at them like, go to hell too. What's that game? Last video is what also is kind of a slick ass, tacky ass little strategy that personnel that know what they did, because what they remember in the mentality is the perception, and there's good perception, there's bad perception, and there's reality perceptions, right? This one I'm gonna show you is a very messed up bad perception, right? Because it's like this creepy male, because they talk about how certain personnel want to get legalized prostitution, should we say? You know the word prostitution, you know the word I'm talking about, legal in Las Vegas, but various type of places outside of Vegas, wink, wink, legal brothels, right? Didn't say overseas, right? And outside of various parts of Las Vegas, legal brothels, right? According to some other people, right? But you got the women saying, "Oh my, well, it's their bodies, their choice." Oh, but when it's a black male or those other males, they go overseas, right? And they experience other people's cultures and backgrounds and enjoying themselves. And if they so choose to engage in activities with some other type of women, oh my goodness, you're trying to sit there and use women. Man, you don't get the F out of here with that Hades tactic. And more males, especially more black males, about to start checkmating these sister of chaos and these little false ass, misogynistic ass, feminist, control monsters, right? They have an insane hatred of anything dealing with strong maleness. So this is the last video I'm going to show. And keep the image of who they're going to show. Hold on, effort. Okay, keep your thought pattern when you see this image and you see what I'm talking about.
Now, a lot of people come to Las Vegas thinking sex work is legal here, but it's not.
Only some Nevada counties allow brothels in their borders, but one man hopes to change that.
8 News Now investigator David Charnes learning what's behind his mission and how this would be regulated.
Have all your sexual experiences been in brothels?
I've never had sex.
You see the mentality of how they try to show this guy as looking like a creepy person. You see where I'm coming from? Right? And they then don't lead in with what happened to him. It's looked at as initially his face and how he looks first, right? You see the game of that, right? He's never had socks. Oh, look at him. He's a creep. For these games on that, right?
Non-commercially.
32-year-old Russell Greer says he's always paid for sex.
To help me feel accepted, I'm able to talk to someone who'll listen to me, and able to kiss someone. Yeah, it means everything.
The Salt Lake City native was born with a condition leaving his face paralyzed.
I can't close my mouth. I can't smile.
He now lives in Las Vegas and says he's had difficulty dating. In his words, society has not been kind.
You see how this guy's portrayed as the poster board of creepiness. But when he said he pays for, resources, should we say entertainment resources with these women, oh, well, you can't tell these women what to do if they want to sit there and engage in resource management with these males that are willing to pay. Well, so what? You see where I'm coming from? You see the dumbass game, right? But at the same time, when that male or numbers of males go to another country to enjoy themselves by whatever way it is, be it engaging in transactional services, which many do not, and however many do, so the hell what? Their money, their choice, right? But see, as long as, again, you got some little sick ass feminist ass non-equality thinking ones, right? That they are monstrosities in their mentality, that they want to control males, right? They want the resources from males, right? And they want to have it stick to, within Americanism, the resources to be given to numbers of Sister of Chaos members and numbers of feminist type, misogynistic type women who will use the snap out of men. They do it every damn day, resources, and they get tired of them, they divorce them, and they get those numbers of males get screwed over every damn day. You see how that stuff goes. And this is disgusting. It's a disgusting strategy, but it's a brilliant strategy because they know it's not enough males, not enough black males to say, to hell with these little infantile tactics that some of these women keep trying to play, and that those numbers of males, numbers of black males, know who they are. So it's like, okay, if they're gonna, deal with numbers of women, numbers of Sister of Chaos women, numbers of black women, whatever it is, it's gonna be on that black male's terms, not the other way around. Do you see how I'm coming from? It's a whole different thought pattern.
Close my mouth. I can't smile.
These ladies about business.
Emphasis.
There are about
lives, right?
In 2024, includes Clark County and filled his need for human connection. Greer says he's fulfilled his need for human connection at brothels across Nevada. He says he's had difficulty dating. In his words, society has not been kind.
I don't see what's so wrong with paying for it.
Greer says he's fulfilled his need for human connection at brothels across Nevada, the only state where sex work is legal in some areas. State law prohibits counties with more than 700,000 people from having brothels. That includes Clark County and Las Vegas. Individual counties can also choose their own rules. Greer hopes voters in 3 areas will get the chance to weigh in on legalization in 2024. He wants to go bigger in 2026.
So I'm sure numbers of ones that are viewing this, you get the point. See, there is a disgusting hypocrisyistic tactic. 1 minute, oh my goodness, those males are creepy. Those males are so creepy. Give me a second. I'm gonna put this video back up here. Give me a second here. Those males are creepy and stuff like that. One moment. Those men are creepy, stuff like that. But at the same time, as long as you give resources to these women that are using these males, right? The ones that are being used, because there are numbers of males saying, you ain't using me. Hey, this is dual transactional services, right? But again, the Sister of Chaos and numbers of other women, they don't like when numbers of males know the games, right? But you heard direct from these people's mouths, right? Legality of however brothels and however sections of outside of Vegas, and not talking about overseas, right? Say as long as, again, numbers of people don't know the game, as long as numbers of males don't know the game, as long as numbers of black males don't know these little disgusting tactics, they keep playing them, right? Look, you got grown ass people, 2 grown people want to engage in resource transactions in America. So the hell what? That's on that person, right? Now, again, however places, wink, wink, are not legal, wink, wink, and other people do their thing, wink, wink, regardless, wink, wink, that's on them. But at the same time, when you got legalityness, right? When brothels are legal in however places, right? And who do you think are their main clientele? Women? For women working there, and numbers of women come in there to sit there and spend resources on other women at brothels? Of course not. Do you see how this game goes, right? If you have more males saying to hell with all that, they're going to do a boycott too with their damn money. Woo, they won't like it. So again, I thank you for tuning in to the Real CP Show.